Good evening, VPG. Just about. A nationwide, a worldwide downage of Discord will not stop us from streaming. I mean, it might stop us from playing or giving you any decent streams, but we're here, so that counts. Right, Domino, welcome. I feel like that's the second stressful start we've had this week, so
yeah, it's not fun, mate. Yeah, it's not fun. Not enjoying it. But we're here.
We're here. And the no Discord means that. Do I still need your stream? No, we've got Exito stream up. I've told them they're ready to go. So as soon as you guys are ready, jump in. It might be touch and go tonight because it doesn't look like many people can message on Discord, but we'll do our best to get around the grounds and to jump into people's streams and just let them know that we're here and we're good to go. So join us tonight, keep us company whilst we... Yeah, I'm sure EA will pop up at some point as well and just have a little say on what's going on tonight. But we do have 4 scheduled games for you tonight, which we'll try and get around all 4. The first of which is Exito versus FG, followed by our boys LaBerry PCW, the team that we have sponsored this season. They are taking on... Our stream's not working either. Domino, who are they taking on? I'm struggling so much tonight. They're taking on Heritage Galatasaray. It's going to be massive. Domino, have you got that stream now?
No, not come through yet, and I can't see your other screen, so I'm currently just blind, mate. There's nothing on my screen. There's no streams here.
To be fair, I didn't really think that through. There's me just happy as Larry, watching this stream. Let me send that over.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
I'll send it just in case.
Although there's a failed one.
I've said it on Discord, so whether or not you get it, I don't know. Right, so they're the first 2 games, and then we'll be swiftly moving on to VPG Esports Premier, which is League Leaders Mad Army taking on GSK. I don't think so. Like you've seen the state of Discord, right? It's not just us. I checked Twitter. Everyone's struggling. And nothing will load as well. We have no graphics tonight, no nothing. God knows what the thumbnail for this video is, by the way. I've absolutely no idea. Might have to try and check that in the back. But I jumped on at half-assed and it was fine. And then literally like 15 minutes before, everything just went down. So hey, I'm gonna go in the background and try and actually sort out the YouTube thumbnail whilst we wait for these guys to kick off. I'm not sure if they just can't communicate or because I guess that's quite difficult as well, really, isn't it? Yeah, FG are saying sorry. I mean, yeah, that you are right. Last game as well. So we've got Mad Army GSK, that's game number 3. And then we've got Rope versus Fenabach. And don't forget, Fenabach are the old digital boys. So that's the proper German army there. So that one's, if we get there, if we make it, that one's going to be a banger as well. Domino, do you notice the stream quality being really good, by the way? Because for some reason, I normally stream to you on 720 and it's streaming to you in a resolution I didn't even think my computer could stream, so you're getting like...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, every single time I can't see the players' names, hence why this is behind the scenes. This is probably the best stream setting you've ever sent me. And I don't know how to turn the quality down. This is probably what is causing Discord all these problems. Can you also see the 2 failed camera screens at the bottom of that? And I don't know what's happening. It says failed camera, and then this one's working. So I don't know how many we're running at the minute. But yeah, we might cut out halfway through. Who knows? We're, like I said, we always say this. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
That's it. That is it. Right. This is going to be worth the wait at the very least. I mean, the good thing about tonight is we have scheduled some bangers. Yours truly picked tonight's game, so if it goes tits up, then you know who to blame. But for the time being, we are just waiting to get into that first game. Like I said, no team sheets, no league tables tonight. We're raw dogging it tonight, and it is Exito versus FG. FG and Exito. There you go then. Two teams we said we're going to be in that
baby.
two teams we said we're going to be in that top 5 domino.
Yeah.
Can you see it going any different?
No, to be fair, it's really exciting how we're going to get. We saw Exito on last week's stream where they, I think it was the 2-2 game versus TNG, which is an absolute banger. Don't know how that didn't get game of the week because it was beaten by All Stars versus Rope, but never mind. And then FG dismantling QPR in the next week. It's a hard one to call, 8-ball. Exito played some great football. I do think FG are in better form on stream, but we're not getting him, obviously. Obviously.
We tried. At least
you might have to try and turn the stream quality down because as soon as that started, everyone started freaking out.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
It looks really good.
I swear it's our Discord. Right.
It's only us personally.
That's it.
Do you know if anyone else is having problems?
Yeah, I think everyone's having problems. How on earth do you turn the quality down? Because honestly, like, I'm streaming better to Domino behind the scenes than I am my actual viewership, and I don't know how to stop it from happening. I don't want to do this. I hate it when people go on a stream and they sit there and sort out stream settings, but this is literally what I'm having to do right now. And Discord is going so slow, everything I touch just goes so freaking slow. Right, I reckon stream quality, there we go. Right. There you go, take that.
Oh no, that looks so much sadder.
Right, we did it. Now my CPU usage is cut in half. Right, now we're good to go. To tell you what, mate, I'm glad it's Thursday, because if this was Monday, having to even think about doing this again tomorrow.
Nope, pineapples.
And the worst thing is, I don't even know why these guys aren't getting into a game.
maybe it's just the world internet's down, the UK internet. Maybe it's some sort of cyber terrorism that's happening. It's happening on my computer at the minute.
Put us out of our misery, please. Right. I've got the team sheets up now as well, if it's any consolation. Galatasaray / Heritage versus Liberia after this. Let me just message those boys saying white there, because these guys aren't getting in again, are they? In fact, I think we might just be jumping straight into that.
What, Heritage versus Liberia?
I think so, because let's be honest, we're 20 minutes behind on this one. It just ain't happening, is it?
Oh, that's so sad.
We keep picking bangers.
I know, that is a banger. I was looking forward to this. And we've got some absolute heavy hitters on stream tonight. This one was the cheeky wildcard 8-ball that I think might have topped it. But I completely agree with you. I think we are far behind schedule. And we might have to catch this on the second fixture. Just write it in your diary.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys some team sheets, but Discord's it lets me have a look at them, but it doesn't let me save them and show you to them. So, to be honest, I mean, we've seen the Exito team sheet, to be fair, but they're asking whether or not it's worth calling this one, because this is just gonna. It's gonna reverberate the whole way through, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's some teams that won't wait and they'll just kick off as well.
I mean, luckily for us, it's our team next, so we've got good communications with that one team.
But I bet they still don't listen.
But I bet they still, yeah. I mean, they don't listen at the best of times, so they're gonna try one last time, I think.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's good for us. I mean, we're here for a long time, not good times, so we'll kick off these games whenever. It's just obviously the ramifications it has for everyone else and for the rest of the night. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But welcome, by the way. I hope you're having a better Thursday than we are.
And we'll get a whole lot better 8-ball if we can get into some games. A whole lot better.
That's it. I mean, I thought the Discord problems were the end of it. I thought EA had kind of sorted out everything and that it was just going to be Discord messing around today, but seems like they're in cahoots with each other to mess up our evening. Right. Like you said though, Dominic, if we can get this one going and we can make up a little bit of time with watching our beloved PC Dubs LeBerry definitely beat Heritage. Second place Heritage.
We are on VPG stream. We have to be impartial, mate. Ball. That's a different channel.
It's not happening, mate. I'm in one of those moods now. I'm in a spicy mood after this. Right, FG in the white from left to right. We finally get underway. This is going to be worthwhile, I assure you. Exito, a very good, exciting team from right to left in that traditional Barca kit. And it is FG, early advances, early pressing. Expects to see a lot of that from the FG boys. FG, baby.
I like it. I'm a big fan of it.
Here is Para. Tries to go past Texi, can't do it. Banks just about digs it out. There's Domino, a man that you highlighted last week, Jack 7, running
fantastic.
Yeah, running that engine room for FG in that centre midfield. Drudini gambled, pays off, recycled once more. Men up, but Drowse is there, wins it back for Exito. Very dangerous on the counter-attack as well. Here comes the gaffer, Smudger over the top to Chrissy, cuts inside. Thought he was going to shift it onto the right foot, Domino. Went with the left foot instead, but I guess Travellas are just as dangerous.
Yeah, and 8-ball, I do think that this Exito team, the problem with QPR is they just couldn't get a foothold into this game. They couldn't hurt FG with anything. FG played with just so much confidence and, yeah, put them to the mill 8-ball. That's
and I tell you what, I have no idea. That's why, Domino. That's why. I've got an idea of why he was so far ahead of the defenders. 11 minutes in. Drudini kicks for field position. Not going to get it. It's going to go back to the FG gaffer, Waddy. I didn't think he was going to play tonight. Maybe that's why they delayed it, Domino. I'm not saying anything. I'm not casting aspersions, but I did think he was supposed to miss the first game.
But this does help him.
Unless it's his little brother playing or something. I don't know. Okay. I mean, this is the Discord thing I was trying to say, by the way, about 20 minutes ago. I'm not touching the mouse. Expect to see another 20 of those, by the way, because I tried to say that a lot of times. Good to know that Discord's back up and running, though.
Well,
Para.
we don't know. It's just been heavily delayed.
Sam on the overlap. Dinks it into the middle. Texi clears. Jack does well, of course. Dilvix, one of many danger men. Look at the back post, Domino. He's cut his run up. He's left the run to Kimmy Seasons. He stayed on the edge of the box. Here is Albie. Gives it to Kimmy Seasons. Shifts it on, but MXCR is there, as he often is. Kimmy Seasons on the outside, but once again, MXCR is there. Albie does well, keeps it alive. To Jack 7, gives it to Chris. Dilvix to Kimmy Seasons, kept it low, but Domino. Dizzy's in net tonight for Exito. We know that man. We've met that man in person. He's a very good goalkeeper indeed. Square head. Mickleback. I'm not sure if you've ever heard, but he's once scored a hat trick from centre back on stream.
Never heard that before. What in here?
Never heard that today. Dilvix to Canella. Good save from Dizzy again. Good reflexes from him. Needed to stay alert and did so. Dilvix swings it in. Banks heads it down. Texi, I was going to say on the line, but it is the goalkeeper, so of course he's on the line. Dizzy, right place, right time. 3 good saves in a row from that man, keeping this FG side at bay. 22 minutes in. FG battering down the Exito door, but it does remain goalless so far.
Yeah, sometimes when you get, and we always say you do get, it might be a 5, it might be a 10-minute spell where you're on top. You've got to be clinical and make the team pay. FG haven't, and could they rue those couple of chances that could have gone in 8-ball? I don't think they will, because I think they're going to carry on the onslaught here, and they're looking for very good value.
Yeah,
at the minute. But Exito just need to do this 8-ball. Get the ball, do nothing silly inside, and just kind of take the sting out of the game, because at the minute, every time it comes back at them, it looks dangerous.
Yeah, FG are looking good so far this evening. First game for everyone are the 8 o'clock games, or the 20 past 8 games in our case. Jack 7, edge of the box, gives it to Chris. Sam comes across, completes the clearance, but once again it's going to come straight back to an FG shot, although Llewellyn is there, gives it to Melly. Tommy down the line to Sam, look to go inside. Mickelback read it very well. Dilvik sets off Chris. There's a man free in the middle of the ball. Just wasn't good enough, Domino. You'd expect better from the likes of these FG boys. I think they'll be ruining that because the chance was there.
I think it was the communication there, 8-Ball. He played the right pass, but instead of the striker running forward, it looked like he was going to drop back for the pass there, and then obviously the pass, the auto lock changed it, and yeah, it was just both strikers there were just not on the same wavelength, but that was a very, very good chance. And like I said, they're getting some great field position. Exito need to make them pay here, 8-Ball.
Yep, and they may very well do so. Smudge on the edge of the box. Mickelback there once again. Dilvik's 3v3 if he can release it. Yeah. It's a good foul to concede, to be fair, because that man Dilvik's can pick a pass. We know very well. No idea where he's playing tonight. Usually a cam, traditionally a cam, but can play in that Perlo role as well. Probably the best option was to take him out because he is a very dangerous player. And big shout for man of the match this first half. MXCR has been everywhere so far. Chris C with acres to run into on this near side. Cuts it back to the gaffer and our cameraman. Chris C gets wrong side, looking for that near post. Texie gets across. Back post is on this time. Goal? Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? It is a goal, and it is Sam at the back post. Fired it home first time so quick that the cameraman wasn't even interested. 1-0 to Exito. Dean Smith breaks into the box, edges us on. Dilvix gives it to Kibby Seasons onto that left foot, goes down, nothing given. Canella recycles.
It might be given in 5 minutes.
I mean, Discord is delayed, the goals are delayed. It's all kicking off tonight, but all we do know is Exito are a goal to the good, and Domino for... Do you know what? Sometimes we get it spot on. FG have been made to rue those missed chances, the missed pressure for 40 minutes of this game, and they'll be scratching their heads at half time if they go in a goal down.
Yeah, because I think missed chance, 8-Ball, is actually quite unfair. I think it's been Dizzy, been fantastic for 8-Ball. And he needs to hit a great tackle. Yeah, like you said, it's the missed pressure, it's the missed momentum that they had. That they've gone there, they've dominated a fair majority of that game, but Exito with one counter-attack and one... I'm going to say it was a low-driven shot, and the keeper didn't react, and I think EA made a mistake. I was like, actually, we haven't actioned that, and they got into we'll just quickly skip past it, so we're going, you don't need to see this again, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay
I totally agree, I think it was a good finish, but it's low-driven, first time, seems to be the kind of meta at the moment, and I think we're seeing why that is, because it didn't even give the goalkeeper a chance to react. It kind of just said low driven first time, that's it, instant goal. Sam knew it.
Went to the back of the net, 8-Ball.
No, it didn't
go to the back of the net.
No, that's the issue I've got, but it did break the deadlock from a purely neutral point of view, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's going to force FG to have to come out through the strangest of circumstances, of course, but it adds an extra little dimension to this game, a bit of spice, which is what we needed, because truth be told, it was one-way traffic in that first half. Domino, like you said, Dizzy, brilliant, him and MXCR, best two players on the pitch, but it is Exito, of course it is Exito. A goal to the good, and the rest of the league will be watching this very, very closely as well, Domino.
Yeah, I mean, when we announced the games that was on tonight, this was that banger. Because the keeper come out there, got caught in two minds, and then realised he had a lot more time than he thought. Dizzy
sprayed out to this near side, flicked on nicely. Here comes Exito again. We did say they were dangerous on the counter attack, so that goal does play nicely into some of their strengths. However, they've got to show a lot of strength in defending, and I'm not going to say his name again because I've said it too many times, but that is certainly one of their strengths. That man, just as an individual. Banks back to the gaffer. He's giving it away. And I tell you what, Domino, that was a stonewaller. And
oh, 100%. Yeah, I'd be going down.
Too honest.
Nothing happened yet.
Too honest. But once again, EA letting those goalkeepers down. Waddy will say anyway, because it was a terrible first touch. But I mean, Exito can consider themselves unlucky there, but yeah, no Prolific. I mean, Prolific were a team we were looking at, Crimi. I did say that Delosig handed over the reins to me after a few dodgy selections on Monday, and you'll notice there's no focus tonight, by the way. Llewellyn down the line with the outside of the boot. Foot races on. Texi wins it.
I don't think he needed that 8 ball. He did all the hard work winning that back, and he just had a lot of time there to kind of wander into that midfield position. And then I think they're firing this a little bit too early and getting a bit too excited, these Exito boys, where really there's opportunities there to pick the FG defence.
Dean Smith has had a quiet game from his high standards. Assume he's playing in that higher role again of left midfield, it looks like. Dilvix, good ball into Jack, but to be honest, it was fizzed into him with a reverse ball. I'm not sure how much he was expecting it. And Smudger is there. 2v2 if he wants it. Meloboy gets bodied by Banks as he steps across. Can't win it back, but that's what Sam's there for. So far, the match winner, Llewellyn, gives it to Para on the overlap. Oh, Chris, that's a good save from Waddy, not to be outshined by his opposite number. Dizzy makes a fantastic save. Keeps his side in it because 2-0, Domino. I mean, stranger things have happened, but...
I mean, this half has been more evenly contested, April. It's been a bit scrappy in parts, especially this midfield battle. But the game's opening up because FG's they need to open up. Here we go, it's fallen to him, April. These Exito boys are really crowding that 6-yard box.
Oh, feet from Meloboy. And I tell you what, they're leaving their 2 strikers up and Llewellyn in that gap as well. So every time they do break, they've got 3 players on that counter attack, and it's just giving FG something to think about, so they can't chuck the kitchen sink just yet. They are respecting this counter attack from Exito, but at the moment they're kind of stuck in 2 minds. Jack 7 though wins it back for his side, and it is basketball season right now. Canella to Dilvix, got a man inside. It is Chris R, goes for the shot. Drew Dini clears. Those 2 men still up for Exito. Meloboy gets something out of it as well. Fizzed into Para, but...
Fired it at him, absolutely. Fired it in.
Here we go. End-to-end stuff in this final 15 minutes, and there is another brilliant professional foul. The second one we've seen better professional fouls than goals tonight. It's not a ratio I enjoy very much.
To be fair, Abel, we did actually see the goals.
Did actually see the fouls. Right then, 28, 29 yards out. Not sure who it is over it. We might find out. Looks like Canella. Dizzy. Expertly placed.
Comfortable that, man.
And we said the rest of the league would be watching. There is confirmation. Creamy's in the chat.
But Creamy's always watching us, Abel.
No love. Barris through 1-on-1. Keeps it low. Dragged it wide though, much to the enjoyment of Waddy, the gaffer of FG in that goal, much to the disappointment of Crimi in the chat, the prolific manager. Dean Smith on the outside. Tommy, good recovery from him. It's backs against the wall time for, well, I was going to say for Exito, but for 8 of the Exito players, because the other 3, here we go, have been told to stay up. It's a good tactic. It's working very nicely for them. Meloboy gives his player the run. Jack under pressure. Dean Smith down the line it goes. When do they send Big Mickle back up, Domino?
Oh, mate.
I'm not sure if you've ever heard the stat.
Guy's bags man. Guy is a bags man and can do all. I think it's now, Abel. It's hit the 80th minute, and you do need to. You can't let Exito do this to you at the minute. You've got to cause some chaos, make them play forward, Abel. Even if they get a shot and they miss, you retain possession. That's perfect. Like, exactly that. You need them to rush their work so they can get the ball, and it is Mr. Dean Smith. We know what damage he can do.
Good positioning again. It was tame in the end, but good positioning. Final 5 minutes. What have FG got in the locker? FG games normally end with some kind of drama, Domino. I can't lie. Traditionally, they like going all the way to the end. They're going to need something here. Albi wins it back for his side. White shirts pouring forward. Dilvix to Kimi Seasons. Very narrow at the moment. They don't seem to mind. No, Canella with the shot. Good block by MXCR.
That's much better for SG. That's what we saw in the first half, but we haven't seen that enough in the second half there.
Free flow. Banks heads it down, but the gaffer is there to clear it, and if he can flick this on, which he can't, it would have probably been lights out. Here is Canella, back post. Headed out by Dowsey, back in by Albi. Dilvix, play it down the line, he didn't let it go. Tommy wins it back, and that might be all she wrote. A famous Exito win as it goes down the line. Mellaboy gets absolutely cleaned out, and I think it's Dean Smith, and I think that's FC. That's their 90 minutes in a nutshell, Domo. Pure frustration. They'll be scratching their head how they've come away with nothing. And Exito, I mean, all credit to them because they've done an absolute number here on a very, very good FG side. One of the early season favourites. Go away with nothing from this game. Much to the delight of Exito, much to the delight of Premium, the Prolific Boys. It is Exito 1, FG 0. Strange Magnet, yes, I know all about Nepo. Don't you worry. Long story short, I did actually try and get them on, and someone who shall remain nameless said no. And you might be able to guess who that is.
The only person that could say no.
The only person I listen to is not Domino. Domino, okay then. Well, FG, talk to me a little bit about how those boys are going to be feeling, how they're, as a team, how do you bounce back?
It's a hard one. It's kind of like, if we put it into combat sport terms, 8-ball, they literally gassed out within the first 20 minutes. Everything was FG's way. They threw hammer and tong at it, couldn't get past them. Great defense, on the ropes there, just catching punches, 8-ball, and then all of a sudden, it swings to Exito way. And in that second half, where FG had to make something happen, Exito looked more comfortable with 1-0 up defending than they did at 0-0. It just was a shame that FG in the second half, Exito adapted better, they marked runs better, they defended better, they got the ball. They had a very, very good performance. If FG could have found that goal in the first 10, 15 minutes, I'm thinking we're talking completely different scoreline, 8-ball, but I've just saying, well done, Exito there. It is a very, very good performance, a reactive performance, and a performance that gives them 3 points.
Not very often I agree with you there, Domino, but I think you hit the nail on the head there. Absolutely spot on. I think if FG had scored early doors there, I think we're looking at a bit of a whitewash. But that's why we tune in, boys and girls. That's why we pick these games. Very, very evenly matched sides. I don't think Exito would mind us saying FG probably go into that one as favourites, but I mean, Exito got 3 points, so I don't think they really care about anything we say about them in the next 5-10 minutes. So, I mean, congratulations to those boys. What a big, big win that is. And now we've got the small case of PCW Liberia. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this, Domino. I can't lie. They've just come off the back. Just come off the back of a 3-0 win against RSN. So they're in some good form, and to be fair, they've been in good form all week. This week number 3 for those boys has been a really, really strong week, and they'll be looking to finish it off in a very productive way. Let me just see where we are with Heritage. Are just waiting on one person. Naughty.
And to be fair, we're playing a team that I've never heard of before, if I'm honest. A team that
yeah, I think that I'm not sure if they got like double promotion or something. I've never even heard of
What league are they in?
I don't know, like Div 4, I don't know. Former champions Heritage / Galatasaray stand in the way of Liberia PCW tonight. So a big ask for these boys, but I mean, we back them for a reason, eh? We back them for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to ask 8-ball for you to share the team sheets with me, and then I realised I'll probably get it tomorrow.
We've got one on the screen, I guess. That midfield three of Kraus, Kev, and Marco Van Lineker. Don't get me wrong, all very good going forward, but all world-class holding midfielders. So expect to see those two up front, a bit similar to the Exito side. To be fair, we've not had one of those on for a while. And the likes of CJ Hyde and Mori to get a bit more of a license to go forward and stay forward. Both of them rocking those winger archetypes with sparks, 2 finishers up front. It's a good setup. And the only issue that I've got with this Liberty side is that they're playing a very, very good Heritage side. So...
And it's a good acid test for them. I mean, it's still early in the season. I say early in the season, April. We're getting towards the mid-drift. But yeah, everyone's had a chance to settle in, know what the game's about. Everyone's pretty much max level, although it changed recently. It's going to be a good test for the Liberty team. And to be fair, this is where I want them. I want them tested. I want them under pressure. I want them under the bright light because I want to know who will crumble and I want to know who to fire, April. How hungry.
If anyone's getting fired, it's going to be us. There is confirmation of the Heritage side, all the usual suspects. The best cam in the league, in the VPG Esports Premier, actually is the Don. Jay, Yelko, Brillo, Zinni have all been in fantastic form this season. Teagues is a ridiculous player. Jacko and Harry in form of their lives at the moment. Hutch and Leo.
They had Doon style that plays for them.
Yeah.
Genuinely forgot.
So, I mean, look, I think CJ and Marco, they know this is a big game. They asked for it to be streamed, so they're well up for it for sure.
I love that, April. Asking it to be streamed, they want to be under the bright lights. That's my kind of team, April.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree. Magnet, and we're actually on the lookout for one at the moment, and it's proving quite difficult. I think the early proceedings of the game cycle, everyone was using Progressor, and now it's switched over. And come season 2, I think expect to see something a whole lot different. If you know, you know. I'm in the know, Domino. It feels great.
You're always in the know. I mean, you're wrong most of the time. At least you,
yeah.
At least you know what's happening.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're wrong.
I know it's wrong. Yeah, exactly that. Right then, game number 2 of the evening. I mean, this is supposed to kick off about 20 minutes ago, so I don't really know where this leaves us for the rest of the night. We might have to send some apologies to some other teams, but I think we've got Polga next, Domino, so I'll let you message him, because sometimes he's scared.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Right then, here we go. Galatasaray / Heritage from left to right in the all-white, taking on our boys in the French kit, all blue.
There will be bias in this. Look at that, April. I tell you, the best left wing I've ever seen in my life.
It's our centre forward.
Look at that.
Here is Kraus playing in that cam role tonight, a little bit higher up for him. And we'll be dropping out. Already late.
They were scared, April. They were scared, April.
I think that's a default.
When I jumped into the game.
I think that's
a default win. Yeah. So that's Liberty 3, Heritage 0. Great game, guys. Right, what's Polga saying with Mad Army?
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to send some groveling apologies. It is confirmation. Pardon?
I didn't know if that was Don Unsal in the chat, April.
The Don? Where? Sorry, I've not got it up. I've got 900. Yep.
What here, right?
That's the Don.
It makes me nervous when you watch it. I'm not gonna watch it.
It's not Mad Army. It's Alte. Of course, it's Alte. So it's Alvaro. I need to message GSK as well. I'll message those guys now. They might be less understanding than Polga, truth be told.
Yeah, I'll stay away from no one. I mean, Rote's big fans of the channels, they might wait. And they do seem like really nice people down at Rote.
Oh yeah, Rote and the old Digital boys. I mean, Digital never return any of my DMs, but I'm sure they know who I am for all the wrong reasons.
Yes, because they've literally got like stalking restraining orders.
Right. Just letting everyone know that we are really, really far behind.
Do you remember the first week there was no disconnects and we thought the game was fixed? A long time ago.
I've never truly believed that, but yeah, week 1 was a very good week. I missed that week.
I was always optimistic. I was like, look, we haven't had one like kick out, lag out. We actually didn't have any like issues with jumping on stream either, Abel. I think every time we jump on stream, there is a new issue that we have to try and resolve.
Yeah, there actually is. I mean, we used to joke about it, but there actually is this game cycle. We do love Haji. Do you know what, Creamy? I actually don't know who Haji is. You guys are one of the worst for constantly changing your names or having names that were different. Is it which one's Daniel? The one I kept full naming, and then he actually changed his name because I think he was getting DDoXed by me accidentally every time he touched the ball. I think that's him.
So Daniel it is.
Magnet, do you need me to explain what happened? Because I can't. Truth be told, it's just EA things.
What happened is go back and watch every stream. This is the only consistent you get in the entire channel. We get lagged out of games.
Yeah.
Why are you mentioning his name in this chat? Man, that's bad. Is there, have we got any indications what's happening, 8-Ball, behind the scenes? Finger on the pulse?
My finger is very rarely on the pulse, to be quite frank. Where's Jack? I mean, not to cast aspersions, but every time I've looked at this team, someone's been missing. that default, I'm just saying.
Might be going the Galatasaray way.
No, this is the... It would help if I had the screen up, wouldn't it? This is the Heritage team. They are missing someone. Our boys have been sat in there the whole time. Like good boys.
Pay rises for everyone.
Prolific have got too many of my favourite players. It's like you've built a super team of just my favourite players. Like, you know when you're picking fantasy football?
Oh, mate, yeah, 100%. They mentioned it on there. It was like Joan Lukaku. Okay. I don't get even how they signed him. Like, they must have bribed him, surely. It's not like they're like a really good side, but like, that is like getting Messi or Aston Villa.
The good thing about what we do is there's a lot of very good players. So there's a lot of very good teams I really enjoy watching. And this is why we do it. I mean, I say that as we're not watching anything.
You're just listening to us, so who is the real winners?
Yeah. In terms of a competitive match, what happens? Is it a replay or does team get the win? No, I mean, they try and play as much of the games as possible. If people generally can't get in, it will just get rescheduled for another time. It sucks when it's on stream, because we'll have streams where we literally just breeze through 4 games and we're done and dusted in an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Or we'll have nights like tonight where if this is the first time you're watching, this looks like the biggest pile.
Yeah.
But not really much we can do.
And it's usually a little bit better than this. I'm not saying much, but it's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Alte have just messaged to say we're ready to play. I'm ready to watch, to be fair, but
thanks.
I mean,
I'm guessing we might have to either skip the Liberia, which we might not do. We're not going to do that. Is it going to be miss the Alte GSKA and then go straight to the main of Rote to Fenabach? Is that the running order? Or wait, we'll see if Alte will hold on.
Your guess is as good as mine, mate. I mean, we're just rolling with the punches at the moment.
I basically give you just all the options that could actually happen.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just said.
Doesn't look like we are trying to connect 8-Ball. I'm excited.
Yeah, we deserve this. We deserve. If we get pumped 5-0 now, by the way.
Oh my, yeah. I'm out.
Yeah.
It's been a last stream.
And we definitely won't be watching Alte. Right, let's see if we can get this done then, boys and girls. Viner, I don't own that kind of money. That's why I'm doing this in the first place. Right then, Liberia PC Dubs are in the all blue, as I'm sure you remember. And they are taking on one of the best teams in the country / Europe. Especially right now, especially the last 4 or 5 seasons. Very, very good side. They're all white from left to right. CJ Hyde swings it in, falls at the feet of MVL, who, speaking of players in form, tell you what, oh, Zinni, what on earth is that? That might be the best save I've seen this game cycle. No bias, but Warner absolutely smashed that.
The ball was behind him, 8 ball. I don't know how he saved that. I don't know how he saved it. He was blocking his vision and everything.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Ben Balmer taking his sweet time in that corner. They're probably just talking about how he's managed to save that in the chat, but they've got to go again. Ben Balmer swings it in. Headed out by Brillo. But yeah, just going back to MVL being in fantastic form this season. He's one of those players who just slides under the radar, and they're going to need him here to get that ball back because they want it very high up. Kraus does the business, wins it back for the boys in blue. Off they go again. Aiden down the line to the gaffer, CJ Hyde, and there's a man free in the middle if he can square it. Nothing wrong with the ball, but Jay covering that gap very well, and off go Heritage. Everett wins it back, playing a bit narrower than he's used to. The marauding fullback's been asked to play right centre back in a 3 this season, so having to show his defensive prowess.
He'll still get out of the way.
Oh yeah, I've got him to score next. 10 minutes gone. Goalless so far. VPG UK Premier action. 2 sides with aspirations of lifting the title. Hence why Crimmy's in the chat.
Crimmy's all over this, April.
Harry Newman doing well. Faced up against the co-gaffer of Liberia PC Dubs. There is a man unmarked at the back post who is now being picked up. 4 and white in the box.
No, that was the man. That was the man. April. They lost him. And 6 and 7's there, April, defensively. They marked the easier options, and then there was nothing for that third man. Although they had 3 other players that were, again, zonally marking, should I say?
It's brave. It's brave. Very French of them.
Yeah,
over the top it goes, looking for either Warner or Ben Balmer, finds neither. Back with the man responsible for this 0-0, Zinni. Fantastic save early on from that Warner volley.
I mean, did it go out?
Stop being so biased. Brillo exchanging passes with Teagues. Caldwell. Good football from Heritage. Here is the Don, who, speaking of plays, in fine form.
Hollywood.
Leo cuts inside. There's a man near post. Sees Sammy is there. There's a man who likes a goal, by the way.
Yeah, great position there, April. I mean,
yeah, good defender.
The wingers here are causing Liberia all sorts of problems, especially when they're squared at 1-on-1, April. It's a little bit worrying. I mean, they're not getting past them, they're holding their own. But the thing is, they're just dragging them into their own box, and that's where the danger's happening. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do here. Either double up on it if they need to, but it is early warning signs. Great turn again there, April.
Wow, good save from the Doctor. In for calms tonight. Doesn't look rusty whatsoever. Fantastic fingertip save down low. Harry Newman there with the shot. Up front with Jacko LFC tonight. Here is Ben Balmer, peeled off to this near touchline. Will win a throw in for his side. 22 minutes in. Fakes to go long. Down the line it goes, recycled by Heritage. Off they go once again. Yalcoa down the line to Leo, happy to keep the ball. Those wings causing problems again. Leo cuts back, gives it to the Don, looking for striker's feet. MVL is there, that's what he does. Leo again, far side, patient. eventually given away, but given straight back.
Wasteful.
This is why we don't watch them, Domino. I can feel my heart rate rising.
Yeah, I mean, the commentary's not great here, Abel, because I tell you what, they're doing really well. This positioning's fantastic. It's those loose balls that they give away in midfield where they're under really no pressure. Here, I don't mind, Abel. Go for the Hollywood pass. Go to try and cut a line. Like that, I do not mind whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just the ones in midfield. But what I said about LeBerry, Abel, Heritage just are fantastic. Like at keeping that shape when they're defending. And their tactics clear. They're getting out to these wingers to see if they can cause damage. And we need to stop that.
Kraus to the on-rushing Mori, who's got Green to run into, goes back post, and I tell you what, he's spilt it, getting those stats up, makes the save off a back pass header. But what I was going to say is, some of the conversations we've had with some of the management staff here, that the likes of CJ, the likes of MVL, Ben Balmer. To be fair, most of them have come across from VFL, and they would consider themselves VFL players in a VPG world, and it's trying to get that style of play out of their system, and you and I know it very well, having come from there ourselves. It's two different styles of play, and sometimes you can just see it creep in, like when Mori had it there, swings it into the post. It's not something we see very often, but it's something that they do a lot. And I'm not sure if it's something they're trying to work on getting out of their system or not. But there doesn't seem to be a clear plan on whether or not to keep doing that or not. Because, like I said, CJ Hyde's got it here. They keep it on the deck.
Exactly.
But the other side, 2 or 3 times it's come in. So I just think that communication, just what is it we're trying to do? Because one of the hardest things in clubs is that communication style. And trying to understand and preempt what your teammate's going to do. If they've not got it locked down, it can be a very, very difficult game. And, you don't want to keep giving this ball away to a Heritage side like this.
Yeah, no, exactly that, Abel. And do you know what? I would love to hear what, again, I'm going to stop what I'm saying there, great tackle. In the game where you've got the top class people, how much they do communicate on the mic, like the Fenabach boys.
Yeah.
World-class team, how much they're on the mic, calling runs, calling plays in behind. Because, yes, to work this system, the early ball's in. Because, April, you know it, and it's Jume. I'm going to hold on what I'm saying here, April, because we have got a killer chance here with Obama. And just, didn't have enough support in the right areas. But what I was going to say is, you absolutely hate it when a player's running there, you're running through for the cross, they turn it back and then cross it after. You've already stopped your run. So you need to make sure you are communicating that. But yeah, a very professional half, can I say, from 2 teams?
I mean, we could call a spade, Domino. We own one of the teams. It was a bit naff, I'm not going to lie.
It was a dull.
But this is what you get at that top level. It is 2 teams who almost end up cancelling each other out. And it's similar in the first game. If that shot that Warner took that had every single right to hit the back of the net had hit the back of the net, then I think we're asking a different question here. The floodgates potentially open, everyone starts to get a bit looser. At 0-0 at this top level, when there's so much prestige, there's so much money on the line, it's squeaky bum time. I mean, I'm sat on the edge of my seat. I have no idea how these guys are doing it. It's a pressure cooker, and of course, Domino, as we always say, they're on stream. It's the ultimate pressure. It's the ultimate pressure.
On stream, in chat, and
with the board watching.
With the board watching, yeah, exactly. How much pressure can one team be under? But I do think it is both teams are limiting the amount of mistakes they're making, but it is sacrificing that creative element.
Yeah, for sure. And it all boils down to whether or not either side would be happy with the draw here. I think, just going off our pre-season predictions. Oh, Doctor's got down well there again. We ourselves had Heritage to finish higher than our boys. So on that basis, Domino, I'll ask you, would LeBerry be happy with the draw here?
I'd be happy with the draw here, April. When you...
Oh, I'll tell you what, we wouldn't mind a draw right now, would we? Brillo once again. Yeah, He's a very, very good player, very good form, and to be honest, yeah, it's a good header. It's a good header.
I mean, the danger signs, I mean, I'm not being critical. I do love LeBerry 8 ball. That first one, the danger signs were there when they just weren't picking up players and, yeah, maybe a little bit more zonal. And they did have a free header last time, and they have been punished for that this time, 8 ball. But the characters are there in this team. I trust these boys, and they've got it to get back into 8 ball.
Yeah, I think you'll see the handbrake come off a little bit now because actually, you know, a misplaced pass here and there is not going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things. If they don't score, they don't get anything out of this game, and that's not what they've come here to do. You know, the Bury this season have set their sights a lot higher than probably the 6th place that we predicted they would finish. So they know for a fact they need to be beating the likes of these boys if they want to make that happen. And I know there's a bit of rivalry there as well. A friendly rivalry, of course. I mean, what else? What other kind of rivalry would there be in clubs? You don't know. But it stands that the Bury need to get something out of this at the end of the day. So there's going to be a few more gaps appearing at the back as they go in search for a goal. And from a neutral point of view, I think it's the best thing that could have happened in this game. Truth be told.
Absolutely able. Heritage are getting, because the Bury are getting players forward, they've got a lot more space to operate in. I think that will favour Heritage more than the Bury.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But the Bury causing a little bit of chaos, that old school English style of football 8 ball could be the key to unlocking this type of defence.
Yeah, I agree. Donus, I'll slide it through. The Bury, plenty of players back, to be fair. They're sitting in for now, trying to counter, and it's what Exito did well is they left those 2 strikers up, well, one back, of course, by MVL, but given away by Hutch, and I think they're just missing that creative spark. It's what Exito did very well with Llewellyn. They left him free in that cam role, and yes, it's so brave leaving 3 men with no defensive duties, but it worked so well for them. And Harry Newman hits the, it was a tipped on to the side post, and another fantastic save from the doctor, because that strike from Newman had venom on it, and it's another runner, this time Gem, and they're all queuing up. That's all 3 centre-backs for this Heritage side have had a pop at it. And at the moment, the Bury defence from corners is just very, very... it stands still whilst they're getting the run on their men, and it's causing issues.
Oh, 100% calling issues. Because anything from open play 8 ball, the defence has been fantastic.
Yeah, totally agree. And we say a lot on this channel that these games at the top level often come down to set pieces, often come down to corners, and Le Bury, and to be fair, us to a certain extent, will be praying that doesn't happen here, because you want to see that free-flowing football, you want to see good attacking play, good attacking goals, and it's my bias talking, but it's almost a slap in the face when there's just one goal and it was from a corner and we move on.
Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to take, especially when you're fans of these boys. But again, for Heritage, they don't really care. They only care about those 3 points on the board.
That's it. Warner there causing problems. Tried to keep it in, I'm guessing, because he knew something we didn't, and it will be a goal kick. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to get something out of this game as Everett clears. Kraus heads it down. Good win from him. Maury has willing runners in behind. Warner first time to the dangerous Ben Balmer. Brillo there, but it's going to fall to the feet of Maury, who's got a goal in him. Hutch is there, loses out to, of course, MVL there once again. Teague's back there defending from right midfield. Kev to Maury, edge of the box. Trying to beat his man, does beat his man, comes back for more. Kev looking for striker's feet. Can't find it. Le Bury do keep the press on. But Heritage able to find some breathing space with the Alcoa, and now they go long, and I tell you what, they're going to get change out of it as well, because that is a touchdown from Harry Newman, turns his man, but Everett, good recovery, and that counter press from Heritage pays dividends. Le Bury managed to...
Anywhere will do.
Yeah, And I mean, at one point, Everett won the ball back from his man, but had 3 Heritage players around him. Clearly, Heritage going for that killer second goal, which might play nicely into the hands of LeBerry. Hutch clears to Jacko. Aiden does well. Read it really nicely. Goes down, but they'll play on. Ben Bowman keeps it low. Dragged it wide. That near post for Zinni. Watches it go wide. And that save now seems like a very long time ago, Domino.
Yeah, like we said in the first game between Exito and FG April, that goes in, you're talking about a different game completely, but here comes Heritage on the attack. Again, really good defense. Other than the corners, April, this LeBerry team have nothing to be ashamed of from open play.
Defending set piece drills tomorrow morning, 9 AM, isn't it? It's gotta be. We'll get the whole team in as well. Warner, unless they get some in here, then we'll cancel it. Have some beers instead. To be honest, though, it's funny when other teams do it. When it's my team, we didn't need to do it, did we? We didn't need to do it.
You were in no danger. There was a head loss there. It was a head loss moment. They didn't get anything out of the game. It's the 89th minute, and that's frustration boiled off on the pitch, April.
It saves me running on the pitch and doing it myself. Proper Jose Mourinho style.
Yeah, someone's getting a hair dry treatment.
1 minute of normal time to go. Heritage, all they need to do is keep this ball, or get a second, of course. Leo beats his man. Happy to keep it in the corner. Does give away the throw-in. So, LeBerry have got to go, and they've got to go soon. Down the line. Kraus to MVL.
It's the last chance here, April.
It's good football. It's what they need to do. They've got the time to get one more chance, and they will get one more chance.
Oh, okay.
And do they swing it straight in, Domino, or do they play it on the deck?
They can't go back. They just can't go back. As soon as that ball goes past the line of the referee, it will end the game.
Yeah.
So it's either got to go to the
back post
the wide man to swing it, or back post is on.
Too slow. I mean, there is still 2 men back there.
Here we go, LeBerry.
Go short, then swing it in. Just make sure you stay on side first. Here we go. Go short, swing it in. Nope, they've swung it in first time. It's never going to work, boys and girls. It's never going to work. There is confirmation. Not that we've got any bias, but whatever. It was 1-0. But I don't know who it was to. Whatever.
Right, can we check height, please?
Congratulations to Heritage. Probably.
Yeah, well played, guys.
Again, it's one of those games, Domino, where, speaking in again fighting terms, you leave it down to the judges' scorecard. You can't then complain the judges' scorecard at the end of the day. So there wasn't much in it, but they got the all important goal. They never looked too worried at the back, save for that save from Zinni. And yeah, jobs are good for Heritage, and they'll go marching on, and they got big things to do this season.
Yeah, I mean, you won't remember the game on actually how a barnstorm it was, but you look back now on paper at the end of the season, let's say you're there and thereabouts to start, like, yeah, we picked up points against LeBerry. Fantastic win. It's one of those games, April. LeBerry, a lot to work on offensively. Didn't create enough, but still early signs for this team. And to be fair, against a team that we have up there, 1-0 is a respectable scoreline to, let's say, to lose by. But yeah, some good performance there, LeBerry. Back again next week, boys.
We'll try and take some positives out of it. Big steps are made coming over here, playing in that top division and matching a world-class side in Heritage for the majority of that game. So again, we'll look towards the positives. We kind of have to, because we've got to go and talk to them afterwards. So we can't say anything too mean. Wait till the camera's off. Adds 2 more matches, and 2 big matches as well. It's GSK, the Polish side, taking on this Monstars team of just absolute killers. Wembyama and Jokers up front. Yasin playing in the hole with Ladis Jr. on one side, one of Domino's favourite players, and Carlos on the other. Go Sol and Alvaro in centre midfield. And we saw a lot of this GSK side in pre-season, in the qualifiers, and they did qualify, so you know they are a good side. This is a side that Alte cannot underestimate Domino.
No, and we said about the super teams gelling, coming together. That performance, April, that they put on against Shenua was a coming-of-age performance, because you see where they are at the table, 8-Ball, and in my opinion, with the star line that they've got, with the team name they've got, they need to be higher, and we're waiting for a trigger point, we're waiting something to get fire, and they've done that in the last game. They just need to capitalise on that, because they have got the players to put any team's lights out, like we said in the last stream, 8-Ball. But GSK8, we know a lot about them, and they are a banana skin team if I've ever seen one.
100%. I think a lot of teams who have done their homework, aka watch our streams, will know that about GSK. And to be fair, you know, we said last stream, Don, we said on Monday that there's a lot of sides who fall into that category of they were in the qualifiers, and I tell you what, the quality of those qualifiers was scary. It was absolutely scary. And knowing that half of those teams didn't get into this league, sometimes I wonder what they're up to. Like, who are they beating like 7 or 8-0? I tell you what.
Oh my!
Joker through already. Ads spot on. Casapia and Porto Salvo were two teams I'm referring to. We're supposed to play each other tonight. They're supposed to play each other now. One of the teams cancelled, so we didn't get it. And we've been blessed with this game though. And at the moment, it is all GSK. It is GSK in the white from right to left, and their talisman. Use your brain, bro. Almost opening the scoring. Alte, for some reason, love using that Wolves kit. And they're being penned back at the moment from left to right. As yes.
Yeah, you get some Wolves kit.
Each to their own. Each to their own.
I love the pirouette that they do, April. That's so good.
I really like it as well. Alvaro intercepts. Off goes Yasin, playing in that cam roll tonight. Another pirouette. This time it actually did some good. Not that the other one wasn't beautiful, of course. Wembanyama on the edge of the box. Here is the gaffer for GSK. Varmy, a very, very good, tidy player. Ball goes long. Does get stuck under it, so it's going to fall to Brain. Yasin, though, intercepts well.
Been everywhere.
Oh, yeah, off he goes. Down the line. Feeding Wembanyama. Ballon d'Or winner, Wembanyama. Alvaro, the gaffer for Alte, gives it to his wide man. They will come back, patiently probing. Hilem. Still keeping this ball, but there is Brain once again, and GSK win it back, constantly looking for that man Domino. He is, I tell you what. Whatever, they've won it back. Galadon edges, gives it to the danger man. And I tell you what, I was gonna say before Nupek won that ball back in a really strange fashion, he is their Luka, isn't he? He is the man that they constantly look for straight away. And it's almost like a bit of a flow chart. Is he available? Yes or no? Go and find him. If he's not, we keep the ball. We wait for him to be free. Lattice breaks into the box. That's not where you want him to go, but Oistaz does well. Clears. Going to get swept up, or is it? Valli takes a touch.
That was very, very casual there, April.
Very casual,
And I tell you what, some of this play from Alte there, for example, it looks very, very suspect.
Go on.
In a possible way where
Oh, he's reverse passing. It's a Loru called into action. Tips it round the post for the second time. Domino, I need an explanation.
The suspect is they're high-level players, April, and it is really, really basic mistakes. It's not even like they're trying to do anything different or it's a progressive pass. It's just been
Well, I'll tell you what, Domino, you complain too much, and they just took their ball and went home. Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks a lot, mate. Right, EA, thanks once again for making our job just so enjoyable on Thursday night. Wazza, we did have GSK versus Alte. Someone's taken their ball and gone home. I'll go and do some digging in Discord to find out what happened.
Why am I getting shade in the chat? Why are people saying, yeah, thanks, Domino? Like, someone want to fight me in the chat because I could type some stuff, April. I don't know. Ads,
I mean,
ads. I'm the wrong one. Ads. You're not built like that. Ads. You're built like that.
I don't really know where that leaves us, if I'm honest, because
April, just do the sign off, please. It's fun.
I'm taking my mic and going home.
Just do the sign off.
No one knows what's going on. Rote are saying we just need to play the game. It's not even their time yet. They need to just chillax. But
yeah, Rote.
To be fair, I mean, I'd rather have all of the issues in one night than like a few issues every night. Let's just get them all out of the way now. And then for the rest of the season, we can just have smooth sailing. Viner, I swear to God, I'm going to get you banned. I don't have any money anyway. That's why I'm here. But yeah, I think they're going to replay the whole game. So
the whole game?
The whole game, which just delays the Rogue game even more.
Does Rogue know this?
I mean, what might be worth doing, Rote play Fena.
Yeah.
We watch Rote versus Fama. Deal?
Ah. Is Rote playing Fama after Fena?
Use your brain, bro. Yeah, I think so. That's my understanding.
I thought you were talking about the striker.
No, I am, but that's where I get the inspiration from.
Ah, fine.
Right, let's try this again. Ignore everything that happened in that first 22 minutes. Don't imagine playing 22 minutes, it just doesn't count.
I would hate it if I was GSK there, because getting on top of Alte and getting a foothold and actually besting him in the game. Do you know, sometimes you get in a game and you feel really good about it. You're like, how are we doing this? But look, we'll ride the crest of the wave. If this goes on its head, Alte will be like, actually, we were quite under par that game, boys. Like, let's go.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, just make sure you don't say anything horrible about them again, otherwise they'll pick up their ball and go
Alte.
again.
I mean, I think it's like some little black magic Alte have done anyway. Like, right, restart.
It was actually
again, boys.
It was GSK who got kicked out. So again,
yeah, because Alte's black magic.
Alte's black magic. Yeah. Right then, for the second time, it is Alte in the Wolves kit. We won't question why they're in the Wolves kit again, because we don't want them to leave from left to right. And GSK, the Polishman, who in the first game that doesn't exist, looked very good. Score prediction 0-0. It's just one of those days, mate.
Yeah. 0-0 with a lag out on the 89.
As Limp Bizkit once said, it's just one of those days. Yasin, who to be fair did have a good 22 minutes. Wembanyama, far side, cuts inside, back post is on. Makuzi gets there, gives away a corner. Probably the most advanced possession Alte have had, cleared off the line. Right place, right time, wrong place, wrong time. It's Voldy of everyone. The centre half for Alte puts his side. A goal to the good 7 minutes in. I mean, that shot that was cleared off the line, Domino, the defender didn't know much about it, but it was a brilliant clearance. But Voldy...
Time just stood still. The header was fantastic. It ricocheted somewhere, and then everyone just stood still to know where the ball is. And then he toe put it in past the keeper that didn't move. It was incredible.
Because the man who cleared it off the line was still on the line as well, so he had to put it in the opposite side. But I mean, a very unlikely source, but a striker's finish nonetheless. And already it's more exciting than that first game. Natsu for GSK, who will be scratching their heads right now, wondering how on earth this has happened.
They were just like, we've literally had like the best first half we could have, and now we're one goal down to.
Thanks, EA. Joker through ball to Laddish Jr. from left wing. Oh, Bartik's fantastic save. Bearing down on goal, Domino. You're ready to put your money on him.
Oh, wait, well, I was off my chair.
To be honest, I thought it was...
Black Magic again.
I thought it was when Miyamu got put through, and I think that maybe who they would prefer it to go through to on that finisher build. But here come GSK. Nupek loses his man, but does cut back, picks it back up, looking to do some damage. Back sticks is on. Loru comes out, spills it. Valdi is there. It's still alive. This is absolutely crazy. I'm seeing animations I didn't know existed in this game.
The referee looked like the goalkeeper looked like a WWE referee that got hit by something. He was just out on the floor that couldn't fumble around to get the ball. This is making no sense.
Don't slag them off because they'll go again. Right, we're trying to stay as professional as possible here, but these boys are making it very, very difficult. Yeah. Seba up from centre half, Galadon. Alvarez gives it straight back to Seba, who once again is very, very high for a centre half. GSK looking to press this immediately after going down. And Alte happy to sit in 2 banks of, I'm going to say 2 banks of 4, it's really 2 banks of 5. Win it back and off they go. Joker into Yasin, goes long. Seba there again, having a good game. Galadon.
This man's been dangerous in the first game.
In the first game, yeah.
Every time he got the ball and he squared up to someone 1 versus 1, he was a problem. But again, Galatasaray, the better you are, the more data you read and the quicker you can read the data, and that's what they've done here, Abel.
It is Brain again. It's going to fall nicely to Mackinson. Gets the shot off Hilem with the block. GSK corner, 26 minutes in is Alte 1, GSK 0. Valdi, the goal scorer. Ball comes in, a centre forward taking the corner dominant. You know how I feel about that. It doesn't sit well with me because he's not in the box now, and it's kind of where they needed him to be.
Yeah, when the ball spills out like it did in the older Alte box, Abel.
Exactly.
You just want your best finishers to be.
Yeah, this is bad. They must be watching the stream, mate. They heard you.
I know, right?
Heard you slagging.
Oh my.
Great football from Alte. In the box it goes. Carlos dinks it over the top. Wembyama keeps it alive. Ladis wins the knockdown as he does do so well. And again, I'll always say when people query why wingers and wide midfielders are playing 6-foot builds, just watch Ladis Jr. So valuable to have in your team. And ball comes in and it is that danger man again. Valdi does head wide this time. Looking to add to his tally. 31 minutes gone. Hilem switches it to his other centre half, Alvarez. Wembyama very deep. Valdi, the goal scorer. Alvaro, great turn from him, goes long, unleashes that danger man, Ladis Jr. Second time of asking, he's going to make no bones about it this time. Puts it away, doubles his sides lead. Ladis Jr. finds the back of the net, but he has his gaffer to thank for that ball over the top. Alvaro take a bow, 70-yard ball. Domino, talk to me.
A 70-yard ball, drop it on a 6-foot table. Different class. And yeah, didn't he have to break his stride when he picked that ball up, which means he can burn past him. Yeah, once you give Ladis 2 dangerous opportunities on one-on-one 8-ball, he's going to score one of them. And just fantastic play from Alte, and it all came from a world-class ball. And GSK are in all sorts of trouble now.
Yeah, I do feel bad for GSK because, you know, if that break in the game didn't happen, I'm not sure we'd be here right now. But...
Nope. I told you, like I said, there's something suspect. There's something off with Alte where it was simple mistakes, and it was not even they were trying to do anything different. It was just pass into the midfield, and they were just losing. It made no sense. It was like watching me play.
Mackinson on the turn gives it to Natsu, Carlos, and Hilem. Double team that to win it back for the Turkish outfit, who are 2 goals to the good. Who thought we'd be saying that 10-15 minutes ago? If GSK can pull one back before half-time, it doesn't give them such an uphill battle in the second half, and they're smelling danger here. Loru once again, who has been in great form this second 44 minutes and the first 22 minutes. Probably the only Alte player we can say that for. Ball's going to come in though via the centre forward. Galadon gets the shot off, goes Sol, does clear it. Not sure the keeper was getting there, to be honest. I don't know. It's very nonchalant clearance, wasn't it?
Just thought he was very sure that his defence was going to get.
I mean, he's been there, done it. Go Sol. I mean, how many goal line clearances has that man made in his career? if it was me or you, I'd be clipping that and putting it on Twitter already at halftime. But
yeah, done.
These guys are proper professionals, and it is 2-0 in this proper professional game. The VPG Esports Premier. Alte, the monsters of this league. GSK, again, we spoke in the intro, Domino. We saw these boys a lot in pre-season, looked like a very tidy outfit, and they've shown that in this first 45/66 minutes.
Yeah.
How on earth are they 2 goals down?
It's hard, April, because they've got so many great players, and they are a fantastic team. Their biggest asset is going forward, and we've seen their frailties defensively in that pre-season tournament. The one thing that does, I would say, separate the greatest teams from the teams that hang around in the mid-table, and that is consistency. Where you've got, you know what Fenabach are doing constantly, you know what the top teams are doing, and they will do that day in, day out, minute in, minute out. Where GSKA, you saw that first 10, 15 virtual minutes, they were incredible, cut through Alte quite easily, and they were fantastic. And then they kind of just got into a rhythm that was passing the ball for passing's sake, really putting loose passes in, no real creativity, and then all of a sudden they go forward, Abel, and get 2 shots on the last 2 minutes. It's just having a consistent manner, and that ball is fantastic, Abel. Can he do anything? And he has just fired it in. Watch them concede 2 now.
Well, I was waiting for you to finish the longest speech in history. Like a Braveheart speech by Domino there, but yeah, bang on cue. GSK. I mean, we were talking about how good they were in that first 22 minutes, how good they were in pre-season. Didn't necessarily get what they deserved in that 45 minutes. They come out of the traps flying, and we all of a sudden have a game on. And yeah, that 2-2 is looking like a good shout. That 0-0 seems like a very long time ago, but it was reverse psychology, chat. That's why we do it. Lattice Jr. drops the shoulder, goes on the outside, back sticks was on. Mackinson is there. And Domino had a dream. I was ready to go into war for him. I was already getting a horseback. I was going to paint my face. We're going to go into war, but
I am an inspirational individual.
Ball comes in. Seba does well. Galadon, great flick down. There is a man free on that far side. It is the talisman, Brain. Inside to Natsu. Hilem tidies up. Alte just trying to stem the flow at the moment. I mean, Lattice Jr. is that player in form at the moment. They need to be keeping it on this near side, finding that man either 2 feet or over the top. We've seen him week in, week out. Oh, Joker drops the shoulder, goes for that finesse. Bartix reads it early and makes the save. But we've seen it week in, week out, Domino, for the likes of G-Mask. He's been there, done it, got the t-shirt, designed the t-shirt, sleeps in the t-shirt. And he is, he's the difference maker tonight at the moment.
I do think GSK are giving the captain too much space, Abel. I think that it was Hollywood Balls, Abel, that he was playing. And now they're just normal. He is picking people out for fun. He's playing that Pilo, Xavi type of, I'll get the ball, I will put it in the channels. He's so dangerous at the minute. I think that's going to be the key to stop this team.
I mean, we do have his...
That is April.
Yeah, Natsu gets to the byline, goes near post, use your brain pro is there, is the equaliser. It is now Desmond. GSK back from 2 goals down, level in the tie, 62 minutes gone, and we've got a classic. All of a sudden, we've got a classic. That's why they've restarted the game, Domino, for the fans. Oh, Wembyama drops the shoulder, puts his side back in the lead. Alte have fired back instantly. 3-2. Wembyama not sure. Bartex covered himself in glory there, but GSK, here they go through Natsu. Nupek over the top. Valdi clears. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it there, April. I lapse concentration. It's got to be April.
Yeah. If there's one player you don't want to lapse of concentration around, it's the Ballon d'Or winner, funnily enough. So, put to the sword. Alte restore their lead. I'm going to say it was probably about 30 seconds after the goal. Alvaro. I mean, what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted by GSK scoring a goal. was we do have Alvaro's baller build on the channel. So him playing a 10 out of 10 right now is music to our ears. Go and check that out after this game, of course. But more to the point, GSK have got to find a way to stop him, and they've also got to find a goal at the minimum if they want to get anything out of this game. They've got 19 virtual minutes to do it. Ads, you are correct. It is cinema. It is cinema. You came at the right time, boys. Galadon. Causing problems for this GSK. I like him in that gap. Nupek on the turn and fired straight at Loru. Good positioning from him. Held it as well, Domino.
Yeah, this will be important. Going into those dying embers that game 8, we're just trying to give GSK nothing to cling on to. No hope there.
Yeah.
The more they get confidence, the more they're just going to throw bodies and come at you. Great.
He thought about going over the top. He thought about playing his best Alvaro pass. Wembyama wins it back. Sol to
Here we go.
Mr. Hollywood. Lattice Jr.
Oh.
Oh, tries to squeeze it through. They do win it back though. Yasin's got loads of time. Fires it low. What a finish! That is, Domino, that is when you've played at the highest level for as long as that man has. That's the type of finish you get. The Cam finishing like an out-and-out striker. He knew he had time on the ball, slots it home, and puts some daylight back between these two sides. Don't write GSK off just yet, of course, but Alte have got one hand on those 3 points, Domino.
Yeah, absolutely. And like that Cam finish there, just use his partner as a decoy. Ball to the back post.
Hello.
Again. Oh!
Not again! Oh,
I don't know what's
days.
happening.
Loru, shot stopping, 10 out of 10. Gonna give me cardiac arrest, also 10 out of 10. Very, very likely. Wow. Seba wins it back for GSK. Gio Sol is there down the line. Is Wembyama, sends a man for a Twix, keeps a hold of it, which I think he needed to do, to be fair. Joker into the corner he goes. Yasin. Wembyama edges, big tackle from Ms. Kuzi. Down the line it goes to Natsu. Hilem is there. We're talking about game winners, Domino, the likes of Yasin, the likes of Wembyama, the likes of Valdi, Lattice Jr. They all played for that Team GMAR side. They've all picked up the VPG Esports Trophy. They all know what it's like to be winners, to be champions. You're just seeing it now. They've single-handedly, the 4 of them, literally just picked up their side and gone, do you know what? I don't fancy losing this game today, so we just won't.
And then it's the result there, April. There's a lot of teams, after a 2-goal lead, they let slip. They all just crumble. And it's all the other team. I mean, the way they came back there, for both teams, to be fair, for GSK to playing themselves back in the game, well done from Alte to getting themselves, again, pegged back and then going on and going into that 5th gear. They've had everything. Goals, excitement, keeper blunders, you name it, great commentary, do you know what I mean? Everything. A speech.
You caught me off guard there. I mean, yeah, it was one of the best 0-0s I've ever seen, to be quite honest. And
I preferred the first game they played.
I mean, yeah. The teams are welcome back whenever they want. We're going to see some of the goals, which, by the way, should be, if you're streaming on the VPG night, you have to show the highlights. It doesn't matter if you got beat 7-0, you have to show them all. That's just that's my rule that I'd like to embed in VPG.
Look at this, everyone just stopped. No one done anything. And that's criminal for you, 8-Ball. You always shouted at me when we played together. You said first ball, second ball, first ball, second ball. No one done. Everyone ran out.
No one knew what it meant, which is why we're now up here. Instead of trying to manage. Yeah, it never really worked out, that whole management thing, did it? So we came up here instead. I mean, we do get to see the last 10 minutes of the game we were supposed to see. There is another game after this, so do not worry. But this is a Brucey bonus because we get to see Rote taking on Digital, aka Fenabach, and it is a German derby. Whether or not Fenerbahce's name is plastered all over it, I don't care. This is a heated rivalry. Where they like, I think so. Yeah, I think so. This is a custody of 8-Ball match. This is the who does 8-Ball love more? Is it Digital or is it Rote?
And I think you just create a narrative in your head, and then all of a sudden, like that's now gospel. That's what happens.
Custody of Abel match on 9:15. Right, it is wrote in the red, by the way, if you hadn't already worked out Fena in the traditional Fena colours. So Rote have to go and get a goal here. They are just the small matter of taking on a Famalicão, you know, that very small team from Portugal. They're taking on those guys straight after this game, so don't go anywhere. That will be the last game of the evening. Bessinho wins it back for Fena high up. Happy to concede the corner, I assume. A good scalp if Fena can do the business here, because Rote are a side who are very tricky to beat and very, very tricky to not concede against, to be quite honest. Their attackers are crazy. We'll talk a little bit more in the next game, because there is some big news coming out of that Rote camp, which I'd like to fill everyone else in on, considering I spoke to the player himself. So I got it straight from the horse's mouth, Domino.
Incredible, I love that. Can we be journalists for VPG as well?
for PCW.
No, there's not much journalism.
I am. PCW broadcaster. Oh, he's had it! Oh, Cruz is there. Right place, right time.
That was it. Naming lights moment, that was.
PCW broadcaster, social media manager, IT technician.
You get fired from that job.
Right, and I'm also going to try and get the teams up as well. I'll see if Discord's playing. I mean, to be fair, there's no point in getting the teams up, is there? Because we're not going to have the correct teams for it. We do have a Nashor stream, so we can see where those boys are. They are not ready yet. Why is Nashor streaming in 720p? He's better than that. He's better than that.
Yeah, Nashor's a baller. Let's be honest.
Thank you for that. I knew he was better. I knew he was better. It was just my PC. Right then, we've got, I mean, we can leave this game on. There's 30 virtual minutes, but I'd rather just make sure that we've got a game on after this. Fama aren't in there. Fama are in there. So let me just grab those guys. I'll put this on the big screen, actually. It's Fama 2. I assume that's Genesium because Maz is on the ball. Off we go then. Fama in blue, sorry, of course, just to confuse me. They also play in white and black, but we got the teams, to be fair, just the wrong way about going. But it is 2-1. Fama in the blue from right to left. Genesium in the white and black. Genesium in a bit of a basement battle at the moment, last I saw, Domino. The complete opposite to Famalicão, of course. But still,
there's
game,
no...
nonetheless.
Yeah, there's no shame in losing to the team's top teams, but yeah, they've had a hard run now. Just gonna slide him in. Slide that danger man in. When are you going to talk about the roadies? I'm really excited about it now.
Well, I'm keeping you hanging on. You hanging on. Taziak. I wonder if he's playing up front tonight.
Oh my.
Here is Maz, the danger man. He's absolutely fired that home. Maz ain't going to miss from there. This is why it's the best league in the world, Domino. You can get a basement club like Genesium, who should be nowhere near the bottom of the league, by the way, in any league. Yeah. Taking on Famalicão, arguably best side in the world, and it's 2 apiece after 71 minutes.
Yeah, going into the death here, 8 ball. But the thing is, what a save.
Law is a very good goalkeeper. You look at this Genesium side, whilst I appreciate we don't have whilst we don't have, I'm not Pepper. I'm not sure if you're taking the mick or not. Are you trolling? Pepper was not a troll, but to be fair, I was sat quite far away. I was trying to work out what we're doing after this game. Yeah, you look along this Genesium side. There's ballers for days, and it makes absolutely no sense how they would be at the bottom of any league. And then you look at, again, around the sides in this league, and then you start to really, really kind of paint a picture on, yeah, fair enough. Someone has to lose week in, week out, you know?
Yeah, we say that in this league. There is no easy game. Perfect example.
Never.
Top of the table, bottom of the table. No easy games at all. 2-2 going into the death.
Totally agreed. Who are the best clubs at the moment for you guys? Wow, it's a new game cycle, so it's very difficult. Very difficult to say. But Fenabach will always be up there. Mad Army look incredible this season. Very, very good side.
That's the top two for me. Genesium can get a scalp here, but I'm going to say Genesium. Recency bias, Abel.
Yeah, any type of bias, to be fair. Epan for Fam. They got 9 minutes. Dreezy edges, finds Epan, gets the shot off, falls back to a Fenabach shirt. Mr. Figo and co. I missed that man's face, to be honest. I felt like we had a week of just seeing him over and over again. Suro into the box he goes. NGK back there. Defensive duties done very, very well. And off go Fama, who have plenty of blue shirts forward as they go in search of a winner here. Dreezy, edge of the box, finds Epan, but ball given back to the Frenchman, and off they go with this danger man, Maz. I mean, he wants to be about 40, 50 yards higher than that. And if Genesium can get him on the ball up there, and they've got a man over, if they can slide it through. Creativo. Oh, Mads has won it very high up, squares it across. Creativo, for some reason, is playing centre back. NGK playing left back. Fenabach have just a who's who of. It's like they're playing their own foot Halloween special here, Domino. They're all playing in the wrong places. I mean, I can see Gonzalo's gone up top, so maybe that's why. Here is Luca, the man they do want the ball to fall to in the next minute or so. Nayshaw making sure that happens. It is Epan shifted it across, Domino. I don't think he needed to shift.
No. I mean, he was trying to be too quick there in the box angle. And it's 3 versus 2. He tries
Here we
to
go.
He doesn't.
The danger man, Maz.
Oh,
guy.
That was when you need a big player 8-ball. That man between the stick will win you points, and I think he just won them a point there.
I mean, so for those who don't know, if you want to get your stats, you need to stay in the game. I pray they don't stay in this game any longer. Rote are in the lobby ready to go. I tell you what I will do is, because we don't have the graphics today because Discord went down just as we were jumping on, we'll have a quick little look at the I'll have a quick little look at the league table for this VPG Esports Premier, and it is Mad Army, Heritage second, Fama, Prolific, GSK Domino 5th place, PMI, Neon, Porto Salvo, Casapia, Focus, Fena, Alte, all the who's wrote down there disappointingly for them. FG got a couple of games in hand. Have they jumped into this game? Yeah, they're staying in this game, Domino, so we've got time to burn. But it is a real who's who of just absolute world-class teams. So Genesium there you go.
Down there, taking a scalp 8-ball, taking a massive scalp, and that's a massive point. You're expecting to obviously lose points to the team at the top there. And is it Mad Army that's still undefeated 8-ball?
I mean, they were last time I looked. They were. Yeah, there you go. 8 wins from 11. They are the form side. They are the side who, to be honest, have been playing the best football in the league, in my opinion. But you got the usual killers. And I tell you what, a team who impressed me during preseason and on Monday, Neon, looking very, very good as well. But ballers, I mean, we've not even mentioned Besiktas either. I mean, All-Stars as well, the old One Mind side. So to answer your question, Ads, any one of probably those, I was going to say like 20 teams. I don't want to leave 4 out. Any one of those 24 teams works for me. And LeBerry. Or they're dead to me now.
Yeah, it's LeBerry.
Highest rated in the league is Polga, followed by Delosa. That's a scam, by the way.
That's a scam.
That's a scam. The Don.
What's Delosa done? Where were FG? FG, where were Focus in the league?
They're like 9th. They're doing really well, to be fair. 10th. I mean, they've played the most games, so they've only won 4 games out of 13, but somehow they're 10th, so...
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I mean, they've dropped out. Here we go then. Right, let's get this up and ready to go. We've got a Fama team sheet in the form of their lobby. Epan is playing up front with Luca. Taziak has dropped back into centre midfield with Nayshaw and Dreezy. Zinni on one side, NGK on the other. Brecher is at the moment just playing at the back by himself, to be fair. I can't see any problem in that. And yeah, they're waiting for Guy Jesus, or to be fair, they do have 2 world-class goalkeepers, don't forget, but looks like Guy Jesus has the nod tonight. Gonzalo will be jumping in, and then it's the mystery man to fill in that left centre-back position. And we can go have a look at the rope lineup as well. Hopefully, if Fish is still streaming, which he normally is, he's a good lad. Here is the lineup for Rote. Peppo in goal. Not a troll, of course. Legend, Kampf, and Fischer. Marv and Dex in that CDM position. They've got Chaos, Daidash, the goal machine, loves a goal on stream. And then that front three, Domino, which I can finally talk to you about. Sorry, I was reading Magnet. I've seen Brecher as one of the top centre-backs. Is he posting a baller build soon? Can I show you? Am I allowed to show DMs on here?
No. No, you can't.
There is Brecher. Discord's down, to be fair. It's struggling.
Yeah.
There is Brecher sending me his baller build. So yeah, that one is coming up, mate. So perfect timing. It's almost like I paid you to say some of the right things. Joke's on you. I don't pay anyone. They don't pay Domino.
Nope, I'm here for the love of clubs.
Still no mystery left back. Right, so the breaking news from the Rote camp. You may have noticed, I mean, that front three, Ixie, Machiavelli, and Arquez, is a front three who, for season after season, and to be honest, years now, we've been saying they're very, very good and need to be lifting titles. And Rote, I mean, you had a look at the league table. I'm not going to say anything like potentially harmful or detrimental, but they're not at the top. Machiavelli has left the club. No. To be fair, they've replaced him with Neymar Jr., which...
Neymar Jr. is flames.
Neymar Jr. is ridiculous. Also has a baller build coming out. It's like we know what we're doing. So that front three has changed for Rote, but it hasn't really changed that much for Rote.
Do you know where Machiavelli went?
No, so he's currently a free agent. He is currently free agent. So, I mean, a lot of it had to do with there's no bad blood between the guys. A lot of it has to do with availability. He did tell me his age, which I won't disclose on here again. But once he told me his age, I began to understand. So, obviously, we know competitive clubs can be a lot. So he's politely stepped away. I would imagine he stepped because he knew Nayshaw was a very good fit for that Rote side and would complement Arquez and Ixie very, very well. And to be fair, he has been doing it already this season, and we may very well see that again tonight against a very, very good Famalicão side.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, I mean, the No Bad Bird stepping away, it reminds me, April, the same as Machiavelli about the Rayo situation. For some reason, all of a sudden, you just said Rayo's gone. I was like, I put Rayo in the same breath as I do Luca, as, in my opinion, will just walk into any other team and he plays up front. No questions asked, no quarter given, they play up top. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, you tell me Rayo's not playing. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. It
shocked the pro club's world. I don't mind saying that. I don't mind saying that.
He was playing since we were playing, and I won't disclose our ages, but the guys...
But it's older than Machiavelli.
I mean, do we have a Hall of Fame in VPG April? Is there a Hall of Fame?
I think there actually is, to be fair.
Is there? I think we need to bring that back. I think we need to do the award ceremony of the Hall of Fame. I think we need to bring that back.
They definitely have like an all-time leaderboard, and I'm quite sure I've seen Rayo up there, to be fair, so... it'd be criminal if he wasn't, to be fair. Right there.
Yeah, but big news and a big chance for Neymar, actually. I mean, he's been at this top level now for a couple of seasons.
Yeah. I mean, I talk about him bursting onto the scene because he scored in that first stream we ever seen him play. I'm sure he was knocking...
Digital?
No, he came from Digital, which again is another story. But he burst onto the scene, scored 2 goals for, I think it was PMI. He just randomly turned up for PMI one game, one stream. Scored 2 worldies, and then Digital snapped him up. So He's come across to Rote now, and here is the man in question. Sends a man for a Twix. And is this stream the best quality I've ever seen?
I think 8-Ball, we saw him against Fama. I think that's why we raved about him so high. It was one of those top teams, or G-Mask. It was someone where we played, and he was like, against the high-level opposition, he was unbelievable.
I mean, it looks like he might very well be in the chat listening to this right now, which is why he's strutting his stuff at the moment. But a couple of touches for him, looking lively. And that will be music to Rote's ears. And at the moment, that front three combining very well. Look out for Ixie and Cam. Again, his baller build dropping in the upcoming days, so look out for that. Taziak bursting forward, gives it to Epan, who, to be fair, I mean, Peppo did fantastically well to save it and hold on to it. But Epan, I'm almost putting my house on that.
Yeah, Peppo, stand up, son, because that is absolutely incredible. Team needed that within the first 10 minutes, first counter-attack. Massive, massive moment. You made that your own.
Is that Rote in a nutshell, though, Domino? You know, they looked very, very, very good that first 7 or 8 minutes, and then somehow all it takes is Taziak breaking through midfield, and somehow they had a centre midfielder and a striker 1v2 against one centre back.
Don't make any sense, does it? Don't make any sense. Make that math work.
Swings it in. Gonzalo heads down. Chaos wins it. Gives it to Neymar. Ixie first time to Arquez. To his new strike partner, Nayshaw. Ixie holds onto the ball nicely. Runs into Taziak though, but Rote will keep it and they go back. Recycle with Fisher Jupp, the cameraman. Didash loves a goal on stream, by the way. Slashed his odds on first goal scorer. Zinni into Nayshaw, loses his man nicely inside to Taziak, who's been busy. Legend does well, stands up the danger man. Gonzalo playing that sweeper role tonight. If you watch him play centre back, he's one of the only centre backs who kind of almost plays as a sweeper, Domino. He plays 10 yards behind his other two centre halves, which means very rarely do they have offsides given against them, but very rarely do they get the ball knocked over the top, basically. And I think it's a good trade-off.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, they've been playing together for
Luca drops the shoulder. There's nothing I can say about that man that I have not said before. He is inevitable. He sent 2 men for a hot dog, the other one for a can of Coke, and smashed it into the top corner from 6, 7, 8 yards. It's what he does for fun. 1-0.
And that's why the tactic is, where is Luca? Let's find Luca. And it's not because anyone else is bad on the team. He is that trigger point for what to do next. If he's going back, so if he's decided he's going to play it back, right, where we're not pressing the tempo high enough. I mean, this is a bit chaos.
Tell you what, Brecher's done very, very well there. 2 massive tackles in the nick of time. But Rote, this is the response they wanted, Domino. This is, you know, go down the other end. Let's put let's turn Fama. Let's put some pressure on. And Gonzalo sniffed out that danger. LeBerry PCW needed that earlier. Do you think we can sign him?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, he's not up to much, is he?
I heard he was getting dropped from Fama as well, so...
Right then, near post it is. Legend goes down. I mean, again, stonewall penalty, nothing given, so they will play on, but Epan holds it up nicely. Dex playing in CDM tonight, wins it back for the Germans in red. 27 minutes gone there, a goal down despite having a good opening 10 minutes. But Fama, they're running that play, Domino, where can you get it to Luca? No. Why not? What can you do to get it to him?
Yeah, and as soon as it goes into him, if he turns it back and pass it... Oh, what run that is he on?
Linesman's thinking about it. Oh, you could tell. He was dying to put that flag up.
He loved it.
Loves being
on stream. He looked Luca in the eyes while he put it up.
He's going to tell his grandchildren about that. I once flagged Luca at R1 offside. Inside to Marv. Taziak there again is having a very good game. Ixie back from Cam though, wins it back for his side. Neymar dropping into that Rooney role. Trying to get his team up the pitch. Dex to Marv. Finds Ixie. Gonzalo wins it and releases it. Nayshaw into Luca. Epan does well to hold off that tackle. Nayshaw in a bit of space, threads it through that first time pass. Dreezy keeps it alive. Taziek with NGK on the overlap. Fisher jump is there. Ixie picks it up, good turn, but just got a toe on it, and Brecher will mop up for Famalicão. 10 minutes till half-time, Domino. What do Rote need to do to get back into this game?
Just fight fire with fire, 8-Ball. I think defensively, we know Rote are not... I wouldn't say capable is the wrong word, 8-Ball. It's not their strongest part of their game. Yeah, it's just not their strongest part of the game. What you do is try and focus on, do you know what, keep the bodies up there, hit Fama on the counter-attack, and you can get some change for this game. And here's what they're doing now, 8-Ball. Yeah. Fantastic work there.
Exactly that. Get that front three on the ball as much as humanly possible. Arquez gets half a yard in the box, cuts back to Neymar. Nayshaw pinches it off of him. There's a tongue twister for you. 3 minutes till half time. Fama a goal up. I mean, we had this one. We were going to do this game anyway, Domino. I don't mind letting the good people at home know that anyway. But it was supposed to be our 5th game, not our 4th game. However, we're here anyway. Ixie looking for some fireworks just before halftime. Would be a great time for this Rote side to score, but NGK and co doing a good job defensively. A good switch. Brecher keeps it in, and Nayshaw will clear it, and that will take us through to half-time in this 4th and final game. It is Famalicão, former VPG Esports champions. Famalicão 1, Rote 0.
Yeah, 8-Ball. It's been a really good game, and you expect from both these two teams that carpet football, the 1-2 touch parts, intricate plays, trying to pick defenses instead of using battering rams to knock down the doors, and yeah, elegant across there. I think I'm going to say something controversial, and it will be controversial.
It's not going to make them leave again, is it?
It might do. We always say, obviously, the way Fama play, and it is Luca as their trigger point. He then either starts the attack or ends the attack, or he's the one to start the tempo. And we see him get the ball so much. He's an incredible player, but I think the credit to the team is if you put Luca, picked him up and put him into the team, he will be a great player, but I think the team complements him so well. Like, it's not like, I don't think he'll get that many goals if he leaves that team and goes to play for somewhere else. That's the controversial opinion, because they play through his strengths.
Yeah. That, and this is, we try and pick out other sides who do the same, because at the end of the day, Luca's the one who can drop the shoulder and ping it in the top corner like he did in the first half. You can pass to someone else if you want, but you're not going to get that. Even the likes of Epan, who is a world-class player, he proved it, went through one-on-one, missed that chance. If that's Luca in this form, he's putting it away, and that's the difference. You've got world-class, which a lot of these players on this pitch right now are world-class, and then you've almost got a subcategory above that that just says Luca. And that's the difference. I do think you are right. I don't think you'd score as many goals, but I do think you would see teams accommodate for him coming into the side, and you'd see a lot of teams do exactly what Fama do, and their blueprint is good tackle from Gonzalo. Their blueprint is, can we get it to him, yes or no? If the answer is no, why the hell not? What can we do to change that and go from there? Good football. This very good football. Nayshaw to Ixie to Arquez. On the overlap is chaos. It was tame in the end. And it's got to be good to beat this world-class goalkeeper, Guy Jesus, but that was bread and butter for him in the end. And
so much better.
Rote win it high up. Neymar just trying to force the issue, and it is Nayshaw once again. Those two are having a right battle at the moment. Brecher sends a man for a hot dog and sets his side off once more, though. Nayshaw, I mean, I'm looking at his play styles. He doesn't have press proven. And I don't know how do you...
is press proven.
It's just press proven is just a picture of his face.
I mean, you don't need the trait to be press proven able. You could just.
I do. Luca, 30 yards out. Zinni is offside. 30 minutes left in this game. It's on a bit of a knife edge at the moment because Rote do look like they've we know they've got the ability to get a goal or even a couple of goals here. And they're asking the question. They're not peppering this Fama back line by any stretch of the imagination, but they're certainly asking the question. They're keeping Fama honest at the moment, and I've never seen Nashor play so deep before, and I think that has a lot to do with the likes of Ixie and trying to cut off that service to the front three, which he's doing fantastically well, by the way. Epan squares it to NGK. What a save from Peppo, keeping his side in this game at 2-0 dominant. I can't see Rope getting 3 out of this.
No, it's going to be difficult for them, and they've got to. Is that Luca taking?
Don't.
You tell him.
I've always said that centre forwards should take corners. I think it's the bell. Breccia! Oh! When Luca
only Luca will make you switch your morals.
He can do what he wants. I mean, yeah. Whilst we were messing around, Luca did put it on a plate for Breccia, and Breccia loves a goal, by the way. I think, other than Mickelback, who once scored a hat-trick from centre-back on stream. I'm not sure if you knew that one either.
Was it on stream?
Breccia, I think, is the highest scoring defender or non-striker. I'm going to put that to him. We've had on stream. He must be near double figures now. So you'd expect him, basically, long story short, you'd expect him to put that one away, actually.
Yeah, 100%.
Luca, cut out by Kampf. Great tackle. Do well to snuff out that man. Gets half a yard on the edge of the box. Squeaky bum time for Rote to foul. Left one on him there. He will play advantage until the point that he doesn't, which was quite a long time ago, to be fair.
I think Rote should adopt the philosophy of getting it to Neymar. Although, obviously, all three of them...
Get it to Luca.
Like, I think Neymar, this game, 8-ball, he's been so economical. Like, I don't think he's put a foot wrong in his team losing 1-0. He's been fantastic. Like, I've just watched him. Every time he's touched the ball, literally been incredible. And that's a lucky little ricochet. Epan's got the ball. Good defending.
To be fair, I agree. I think Nashor has been fantastic. I think the service into Ixie, into the striker's feet, has been cut off by that midfield three from Fama, who have been fantastic. And it's so easy when you look at the three in that midfield, Dreezy, Taziak, Nashor. I mean, find me a better midfield trio and I'd wait here all night for you. But they've really done a number on, just these types of plays where, Fisher, Dex, Marv have all got the ball looking for that front three who, wrote last on Monday were the top goal scorers in the league, and they've been kept relatively quiet, minus a few glimpses of play from Nashor and Ixie as well. I think Arquez has had a quiet game, and I think a lot of it comes down to, one, the back line from Fama have been fantastic as well, but that midfield three have done such a good job and such an underrated job as well. I don't think a lot of people would really kind of sense that, and for me, Nashor has been man of the match by far.
Yeah, he's been every... Oh,
close.
There's not only, again, his passing out from the back 8-ball, defensively...
Yeah.
He's been fantastic.
Different side of Nashor. Didash drops the shoulder nicely, but Kenny is there. Headed down, Arquez off to Didash. We said he loves a goal. Gonzalo deflects that one over his own crossbar, but truth be told, Domino, that one could have ended up anywhere.
Interesting 8-ball. 4 virtual minutes to play. I can't...
4 players on the line, I thought what you were going to say. Ixie drops the shoulder nicely. Left foot swings it in. There's just one player there. He won the header. And Guy Jesus, right place, right time, as he often is. He is dwelling on this because he knows that was a massive opportunity for Rote to get something out of this game.
8-ball was in the 6-yard box. He could have gone either side of the keeper that's goal, and it just unfortunately was right at him.
Oh, I didn't expect him to swing that in. Kampf manages to head home. Peppo has got a good ping on him. I don't know if that was the right decision. Just took off a bit of sting out of it. They've got to go long instantly, and that will be all she wrote. Fama Lacau, I mean, I wouldn't say they're at their free-flowing best, but my God, was that a form of champions win. They know Rote, despite where they are in the league, are a very, very capable side. Yeah. And I think they're more than happy to to not even go into too much detail about the performance, the fact they didn't score more than 1 goal, whatever. They kept a clean sheet against a very good attacking side, and they got 3 points. They can get the hell out of Dodge. They can go and enjoy the rest of their Thursday night. And I was going to say they can have a beer, but they're professionals. They would never do that. They get an early night or go and play a cash cup. Either one of those two.
go back on the training pitch.
Or win more money.
Yeah, it was a solid performance by Fenabach. Just excellent all over the pitch, 8 ball. And when they need to be economical, they were economical. They got the goal and they kind of shut the game down. Rote had some great chances, but Guy Jesus in the net saved them on numerous occasions. Yeah. Big thanks to him, because that's my second man of the match, 8 ball. If one of those chances go in, and some of them were clear cut, it could be a big, well, it could be a different story there. So fantastic win from Fama, and what a night of streaming / surviving, 8 ball.
Survival, yeah. I still don't know what thumbnail is on this stream, to be fair. And just as a pick me up, Liberia PCW are currently winning 4-2 in their latest game. It's the 49th minute and it's 4-2. I feel like we might have picked the wrong Liberia game to cover tonight.
They've stressed me out.
we don't talk about Liberia PCW anymore.
They can't be on stream anymore. I can't do it.
Dead to us. Right. All that leaves us to do is thank you guys for tuning in. It was a tricky night, but I tell you what, it perked up, and yeah, we got some bangers in the end. So thank you very much for tuning in and keeping us sane, because Lord knows, without you guys, we would not be sane at all.
It's very, very true. Yeah. Great night again, 8 ball. End of the week. Back at it again Monday. Excited for the weekend. Excited to see you guys Monday.
Yeah. And we've also got a little bit of news for Monday, which we are hoping to put everything in place to break that to you, what that news is, at some point over the weekend. So stay tuned, socials, especially Pro Club's weekly socials. I'm hoping VPG share it as well, but I don't know. I mean, I'll be tagging them in it. So yeah, Pro Club's weekly socials and also VPG social. I mean, you should be following it anyway. Which literally leads me to the point of make sure you are subscribed to this channel as well. Ads, thank you very much for the kind words, and thank you very much everyone for tuning in. We'll see you Monday, Domino and I, 8 p.m. as per usual, 3 times every week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your weekends. We'll see you Monday with some brand new news. Yay!
Ciao.
Bye.